Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 Roblox games you probably never heard of. These are games that I personally played, and they're pretty interesting. However, it just seems that they've never gotten the chance, completely went under the radar, are pretty niche, or for some other reason never really got noticed by players. So just a heads up, a lot of these games are gonna be very low player counts or none at all. However, like always, I got a variety of different genres here. So if you and friends are looking for a game to play, maybe check out one of these. Now, personally, between you and me, I would honestly bet that you have never seen all 5 of these games. Let me know and prove me wrong if so down in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you find a fun and new game to check out, and we'll get started. First up on the list is going to be a game called Cat Meme Dimensions. Cat Meme Dimensions is a collection of different games. The main game acts as a hub world, and in this hub world, there are going to be various portals, and each portal will take you to a sub-world. Each different world is its own little game, and you have to complete it. The main game itself does have an overarching system with all of the other worlds, so if you go through each world completing them, you will eventually unlock something in the end. Each world has a cat, and each cat is kind of the owner of the world in some sort of way, and you, the player, have to defeat it. Each different world is going to have a different unique take of a challenge. One is going to be a hedge maze, for example, one is going to be a boss fight, and so on and so on. So this silly little game about cats is actually pretty interesting, as it'll challenge you, and it will also keep throwing different activities at you. I won't spoil the ending, but if you do get to it, it's pretty awesome. Now, if you're not really looking for an adventure, then maybe a combat game is right for you. Husk is going to be a PvP challenging type of game. The game itself is going to be a medieval fantasy type of combat game. However, it does have some really interesting mechanics within it. You yourself will have an inventory system, and there's going to be a shop that you can purchase some new abilities and items for you to make your own little build with. Go head to head against other players and complete quests to earn rewards. The game is honestly really cool, but as of recent, it looks like no one really plays it all too much. The matches themselves go by pretty quickly, so if you're looking for a different type of combat game, maybe grab some friends and dive into this one. Now, if you're still looking for something that's on the side of action-packed gameplay, but you want something a little bit more faster, then the game Bad News Travels Fast is going to be what I recommend for you. Now, before we dive right into it, I do have to put a warning here. Bad News Travels Fast is very flashy, so if you have sensitivity to flashing colors or lights, maybe skip this one. Bad News Travels Fast is a game all about mobility and causing as much chaos as you can. You're given a silly little revolver and the ability to jump from wall to wall, all while gaining momentum. The faster you go, the more likely you'll one-shot other enemy players. Whenever this does happen, the world around you gets flashy, sparks fly, and overall it's a very fun experience whenever you are able to hit someone from far away or just hopping around from wall to wall as mentioned. How about something a little bit more on the side of survival? The game Odyssey is going to put you and any other players into a survival situation. In the beginning, you'll be given a car inside a garage, and your objective is to travel as far as you can. However, it's not looking as normal as you thought it would be. Eventually, you're gonna come across some weaponry and some food items to keep you alive. The world around you might get a little bit darker, and you might realize some creepy enemies staring you and your vehicle from far away. Stay close to your buddies and make sure to work together to survive. You can easily do this by scavenging for more food, health kits, weapons, and car parts. Just make sure to watch out for enemies lurking nearby. Now, instead of the ground, how about we go and travel the skies? This is Project Planes. Project Planes is actually a game jam game. However, this one's a very cool one. You and other players get your own little plane and you get to customize it how you want. Choose from different weapon types such as missiles, full machine guns, or heavy cannons, for example. Carry some more fuel or swap it out for ammunition. And go head to head against other players and even bots. The controls take a moment to get used to, but once you get used to it, it is a very fun game. Your little plane is a little bit more advanced than you might expect. You do have fuel and ammunition. All around the map, there's going to be a few tunnels that you can travel through to refill on either or. So if you don't completely want to get out of the fight, you don't have to. Just navigate to one of the areas and get back right into fighting. That has been 5 Roblox games you might have not known about. Which ones did you know and which ones didn't you? Let me know down below if you knew all of them as mentioned in the beginning. Now, hopefully you were able to find a new and fun game to play. And that's going to be all for this video. As always, all the links are down below in the description, and I will see ya.